Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's super relevant and, honestly, a bit personal for a lot of us: educational pressures and burnout in Generation Z. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by school, exams, or just life in general, you're definitely not alone. Grab a comfy seat, maybe a cup of coffee, and let's chat. Alright, let's start with the basics. School is stressful. Whether you're in high school, college, or even grad school, the pressure to succeed can feel like a ton of bricks. We're talking endless assignments, projects, exams, and the constant push to get good grades. It's like a never-ending cycle. Seriously, it feels like every time you finish one assignment, three more pop up like a glitch in the Matrix. Why does Gen Z seem to be experiencing burnout more than previous generations? Well, for starters, the competition is fiercer than ever. College admissions have become incredibly competitive, and everyone's trying to stand out with perfect grades, extracurricular activities, and amazing personal essays. It's a lot to handle, and don't get me started on those 500-word essays that somehow turn into a life story. And then there's social media. Don't get me wrong, I love Instagram and TikTok as much as the next person, but they can also add to the pressure. When you're constantly seeing your peers' achievements and their seemingly perfect lives, it's easy to feel like you're not measuring up. That can be super stressful and can contribute to burnout. I mean, how is everyone traveling to Bali while I'm stuck here trying to figure out calculus? So, what exactly is burnout? Burnout is a state of chronic stress that leads to physical and emotional exhaustion, feelings of cynicism and detachment, and a sense of ineffectiveness and lack of accomplishment. Sound familiar? Yeah, it's not fun, and it can seriously impact your mental and physical health. It's like running a marathon but forgetting why you started in the first place. How do you know if you're experiencing burnout? Here are a few signs. Feeling tired all the time, even after a good night's sleep. Losing interest in activities you used to enjoy. Feeling irritable or impatient with others. Having trouble concentrating. And feeling like no matter how hard you try, it's never enough. If any of that sounds like you, don't worry. You're not alone, and there are things you can do to manage and prevent burnout. First things first, let's talk about self-care. I know it sounds cliche, but taking care of yourself is crucial. Make sure you're getting enough sleep, eating healthy, and finding time to relax and unwind. Even just a few minutes of mindfulness or meditation can make a big difference. And yes, self-care can mean binge watching your favorite show on Netflix. Just make sure you're balancing it out. Next, let's talk about setting boundaries. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and feel like you have to say yes to everything, but it's important to know your limits. It's okay to say no sometimes. Prioritize your tasks and focus on what's most important. And remember, it's okay to take breaks. You're not a machine, and you need time to recharge. Think of it like your phone battery. You need to plug in and recharge, or you'll crash. Staying organized can also help a lot. Keep track of your assignments, deadlines, and responsibilities. Use a planner or a digital calendar to manage your time effectively. Breaking tasks down into smaller, manageable chunks can make them feel less overwhelming. Plus, there's something oddly satisfying about checking things off a to-do list. It's like leveling up in a game. And let's not forget about the importance of seeking support. Talk to your friends, family, or a counselor about what you're going through. Sometimes just having someone to listen and offer a different perspective can be incredibly helpful. You don't have to go through it alone. Plus, venting about that impossible group project can be oddly therapeutic. Alright, let's dive a bit deeper into the educational system itself. There's a lot of pressure to perform well on standardized tests and get into top colleges. But here's the thing. Your worth is not defined by your test scores or the name of your school. Education should be about learning and growing, not just about getting good grades. And let's be real, half of what we learn we'll never use again. When was the last time you needed to solve a quadratic equation in real life? It's also important to remember that everyone's path is different. Just because someone else seems to have it all together doesn't mean you're falling behind. Everyone has their own struggles, and it's okay to take a different route to reach your goals. Success is not a one-size-fits-all journey. Your friend might be thriving in law school while you're killing it in art school, and that's perfectly fine. And for those of you in college or university, the pressure doesn't stop there. Balancing classes, part-time jobs, internships, and social life can be incredibly challenging. It's important to find a balance that works for you and to prioritize your mental health. Remember, it's okay to ask for help and to take a step back if you need to. One thing that can really help is finding activities you're passionate about outside of school. Whether it's a hobby, a sport, or volunteering, doing something you love can be a great way to relieve stress and prevent burnout. Plus, it gives you a chance to focus on something other than academics. And who knows, your passion project might turn into your future career. So, to wrap things up, educational pressures and burnout are real issues that many of us face. But with self-care, setting boundaries, staying organized, seeking support, and maintaining a growth mindset, we can manage and prevent burnout. Remember, your worth is not defined by your grades or achievements. Take care of yourself, and don't be afraid to ask for help. That's it for today, folks. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourselves.